If you're new to the channel, my name's Dino, and with my partner Adam and our fur baby Twyla, we've been travelling around Australia in our camper van part-time for the last 4 years. Just recently, our van broke down, and with that, we decided we were going to sell our house, buy a new van, which is getting built as we speak, and go full-time at the end of this year. Before then, we'll still be releasing our weekly episodes. Come with us as we keep travelling Australia one town at a time. Now let's return to this week's episode.
Hi guys, on this episode we are heading to Barmera, but on the way we're stopping at the Overland Hotel, and we're looking forward to this meal. Apparently it's a huge plate.
Yeah, supposedly it's meant to be massive, so let's go see how big it actually is. And it's part of the National Trust. There you go. Well, let's head on in before they close. So there's plenty of parking out the front, and then if there's no parking out the front, you can go around to the back. We're heading over that way now. There's plenty of grassed area, under cover. You've got lots of umbrellas. It looks like it is going to rain today, as you can see. And this is the view of the back. It's got some really nice views. And that's the car park there also. So that's the overflow car park. They have fire pits sprinkled around, plenty more seating. Now we're right at the back. And I'll take you around to the side because I found this little area. So kids have got a little play area they can play in, while the families sit around, have a drink and have something to eat. Now let's go inside this awesome building. And so this is one of the rooms you can eat in. There's plenty of seating inside as well as outside. And this is where you order your meals and get your drinks. But we'll go through. This is another seating area. This looks really comfortable. And then check this out. They had these knives for sale. They were made from old nails from sleepers, you know, like on the trains. You see there. But I think they're more decorative than anything. Then they had a little bit of merch there for sale. And you can also check out the museum. It doesn't cost anything. It's a room full of different items they used to use in the post office back in the day. Time to go grab a menu and check it out. I'm looking for the homemade snitties. Now, it's not on this side, but check it out anyway. Oh, here they are. Check these out. That's what I'm getting. Don't know what Adam's going to get, but we'll see what he orders. But first, I'm going to need a beer. Seems to be very pet friendly. There's been about 5 dogs here so far. And I've just got my beer. Adam got his drink. Ended up getting something passion fruit. And we're just waiting for our meals. Alright Adam, what did you get?
So it's salami pockets.
Let's have a look. Yep, so we've got salami, some sort of cheese.
I think it's ricotta.
Ricotta.
Salami. Deep fried in a crumb with a beetroot pink sauce.
And Twyla. Begging for some. Wow. Alright, here it is. Look at this. Just so you can actually know how big this is. Now, I've got pretty decent sized hands. And that... Oh, look at Adam's hands. So go put your hand over it, Adam. This is massive, but you can get some foil and they'll wrap it up for you and you can take it home. But anyway, I got pepper sauce, some chips. This is a beef wagyu snits, and then I've got some coleslaw on the side. Now, if you're wondering what it looks like inside, I've just cut a bit. Here it is, and I've got to dip it into my pepper sauce. That was so delicious, but I couldn't eat that whole bit. Twyla really wants it. So I'm going to wrap it up in some foil and take it with me. And check out this sign over here on the way out. Looks like there was floods here. Would have been under the water. Look at that. Well, that was definitely worth it. I'm going to give it the King Dino's thumbs up. I think it's definitely worth stopping here. My only thing when I was eating, I was like, I'm really enjoying this. And when am I going to find the excuse to get back here to have another one day? But anyway, you never know. We might come back in our new van one day when we're passing through. But yeah, definitely pop in if you're around the area. The information centre, we're here in town. So we're going to see if we can get Twyla in there and go find some something to do in the area. It's just at the end of the street, which is handy. All right, we've gone in there. We found out some information and got a few good pamphlets. So we'll head to the Caravan Park. We are staying in a cabin only because it's meant to be raining over the next couple of days. So we do want to be in the tent when it's raining. It's all right if there's a shower or something, but it's meant to be pretty bad rain. So we're in the cabin this episode. And where are we?
So we've
right
got
at
a
the back.
Yeah, well, no. Well, yes,
No?
but not
Yeah,
back, kind of the front. But anyway, so we drive through. We're in the pet-friendly cabin, as you'll see in a moment. More to the front,
Okay.
technically. But then the lake is on that side.
Okay, so we are at the back. All right, here we are. This is our accommodation. Best parties, Twyla can run around. Look at this fenced area for her. We'll go and take a look. This is a cabin we're staying if you're interested in staying here yourself. So obviously it's pet friendly. Go away, fly. Oh wow, there's a lot of beds in here. So obviously we only need one bed. And then pretty much got everything you need. What's out there, Adam?
Bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom's there. Okay. So you got the bathroom here, toilet, shower, and then you got this electric induction cooker. We're settled in now. I'm going to take you on a park walk. We'll take you around the whole park, show you everything, show you the facilities, show you the accommodation, and give Twyla a walk at the same time. So as you first walk into the park, you got the kids' splash area / pool. The camp kitchen was really well set up. It had a really nice outdoor area with a few barbecues, tables outside, and then inside your typical kind of camp kitchen, but it had everything you needed. Just outside the camp kitchen, you have the barbecue area, which they're all undercover. They have tables and chairs and a couple of barbecues under each covered area. Besides the powered sites along the water, they also had some Lux powered sites. One row back from the water, they had lights and seats and a little fire pit. There was quite a choice of cabins. These ones sat just behind the pool. That was the first pool. And then there is a second pool that I'll show you in a minute. Then you've got this beached area at the front of the park where you can hire equipment to go into the water, canoes, boats. And they even had a volleyball net there and a pontoon out on the water that you can enjoy. This is a boat that you can hire. And also they had bikes for the kids. I'll take you now to the laundry, and then I'll take you into the men's showers so you can have a look at how they're set up. Pretty standard, but very clean and tidy. There was definitely a lot of cabins in this park. Some look older than others, and there are different sizes. This is the kids' gaming room. It looks like a lot of fun. And then I'll take you to the kids' playground. And then right next to this playground, you had the kids' jumping cushion. And then this was the second pool down the back of the park. And then there was more accommodation around these. These are really cute, and some of them were pet friendly. Here's another small one. And then we're back at ours. Well, I hope you enjoyed the park tour. Now we've decided that since we found that second pool, we're going to go jump in that because it's heated. We actually got told about it by two ladies we met in a pool at the last place we stayed at. And they told us to go to make sure we head down to that pool rather than the front one because not many people know about it. And I think they're onto something. Don't tell anyone. Shh. We're in the pool, even though the day is terrible, but the pool is warm. So that's the main thing. And poor Twyla, she's back in the room, but that's all right. She's got a treat and her water and all her comforts while we have a bit of a swim. We could bring her out here and tie her up, but she gets a bit upset when we're in the pool and she can't get to us. So it's better that we just leave her in the room. How you feeling?
Oh, you know what? It is so much better having your body out of the water.
Yeah, you can't lift your shoulders out because it gets too cold, doesn't it? All right, well, let's enjoy our time. Alright, so just cooked dinner up. We're having the same dish that I made last week, which was a pasta dish. It was so delicious. If you want to see how to make that, go back and watch our episode from last week. It is beautiful. Plus, I've cut up the schnitzel from today, the leftovers, and put on both our plates. But now the plates look so full. There is so much food. I don't know if we're going to be able to eat it all. So this is how it looks. So we've got the pasta that I made the other day, because I only did half portion. So this is the other half portion. And then that's the schnitzel from today. Look how much schnitzel there is. And I ate half of it already. This is only one half of the schnitzel.
We're up nice and early today. We want to go into town. But check this out. The weather has cleared a bit. And people are already on the water. It looks so nice out there. This is definitely why people come.
Alright, we're in town this morning and we're going to do a bit of a street walk, get some coffee, something to eat from the bakery, of course. But our first stop was the op shop, because we're about to go camping back in the tent at our next stop, and it's starting to get a bit cooler, and Adam forgot to bring a jacket. So
I bought a rug to be around the campfire.
$5. How good's that?
Secondly, we bought a slow cooker.
It was so cheap, and we just thought we'll get that, clean it up, and then we're going to be using that at Easter time to cook a meal for our friends. So we found the local pub. Don't know if there's anywhere to eat there out the side. I think there is behind the fence, but that's the pub if you want to know if there is one here. Oh, here comes a Ford Transit. Look at that. And then you can see the water from the pub. Also, there is fish and chips here, and we were thinking maybe we could do that for dinner. We've also got some nice sculptures you can have a look at. So that just tells you what it's about. And yeah, so you got the foot, the face, and the hand. Here's the bakery.
I like that saying.
What's that saying?
Summer bodies are built on bakery trips.
See, we do have summery bodies.
I should have been like Annie.
Yes. And what's good about this bakery is they've got this outdoor section there. All right, Adam's gone the
raspberry white chocolate.
Raspberry white chocolate. Very nice. Very modest too. And I asked the lady what the most popular thing here is, and she said the vanilla slices and the plain pies. So I've gone a plain pie. Well, that pie was quite delicious. Adam seemed to have liked his also, and we did get a coffee, and the coffee was great. So now we're going to head to the gallery. So the gallery is in this gorgeous building, but yeah, it's a beautiful Art Deco building, and it is absolutely stunning. This is the Theatre Gallery Art and Craft. It's very interesting. To go inside, they've got some Easter things in the window. Check out upstairs, they've got all the old seating. They're trying to turn the lights on for us so we can go up there and have a look. And these are all the plays that have been put on here, and theatre shows by the locals. So they must have a pretty talented lot of people around here to have all these on. Looks like they've had Annie and Little Mermaid, The Wizard of Oz. Oh, I love The Wizard of Oz. I'd even see if I can sneak backstage. So looks like backstage they've got all the props from the last Christmas carols all showed. And then upstairs, this is where you'd go up onto the stage. This is the side of the stage. And, you know, I can't help myself. I'm going to do it. All my dreams have come true. I just have an audience of two, but Twyla and Adam. This is everything they found in the chairs upstairs. All the seating of the theatre. How funny. And then Adam just noticed the carpets, the original carpet by the looks of it. Again, Art Deco. And all the original lighting. Like, it's just absolutely just amazing. Like, what did you find?
What's also the wrappers?
Oh, the wrappers, yeah. Can anyone remember any of these? Comment down below if you've remember any of these. There's definitely a lot of talent in this town. So all the way sprinkled through the theatre art from the local artists. And these ones are actually made up of
Mixed media.
Mixed media. So besides paint, old magazines.
Collage.
So clever. Now we're going to head upstairs. Heading up to the nosebleeds. Oh wow. So here we've got the original seating. And you can see the detail down here, the side of the seats. And even again, most likely the original carpet. And then you can look over the stage.
Couple seats.
Oh, they've got couple seats. How cute's that? Oh, that's adorable. And then from up here, you can even see the detail in the ceiling. Also, upstairs, they do have art from the art gallery. So it's just sprinkled around. You can walk around, look at the theatre, and at the same time, check out all the local art. Check out this piece. Definitely reminds me of our emu RV that's coming. We've even got a photograph here for sale of the Overland where we were yesterday. One thing I have noticed is the prices that are so reasonable. Normally you come to these galleries and the prices can be quite steep, but really affordable paintings.
And on the way out, don't forget to visit the craft shop.
Across from the theatre, they do have this gorgeous water fountain here. Look at that.
Then across from there, you've got the Pioneer Museum and the Country Hall of Fame.
But unfortunately, due to lack of volunteers, these guys aren't open at the moment, but hopefully in the future they will be. And here's your little sneak peek of what you can expect inside.
But just because it's closed, it's not going to stop me. Let me take you out the back and show you through the fence some of the guitars they've got. And they've all been dedicated to different country singers. And then they've put them in the shape of a huge giant guitar, which you can't kind of see from the ground. If I had the drone here, I could send it up and show you from the top. We're going to head back to the car now so we can go out for lunch. But this is just the gardens that are in the middle of the town, which is beautiful to stop and grab something to eat maybe and sit under the trees.
Okay, so we've come 10 minutes just out of town to the Lavender Cafe, and we picked this brochure up at the information office. This is the address if you do want to come to it, and this is it. And the drive out here, really nice because you go through all the grapevines of all the wineries. It's so beautiful. Anyway, we're here now and we're in the middle of a lavender farm. Looks like they've got a mini golf here. We've got our seat here and got a little bit of a view, but at least we're behind this screen to stop the wind getting us. This is a menu, so they do have breakfast here as well. This is a breakfast menu. Just ring ahead to find out if they're open on whatever days. And then this is the main menu for lunch. And pizza-wise, they've got heaps of different pizzas. They've got pasta. They've got, these are great, so light meals. Adam's meal is here. So, Adam, I can see what it is, but what was it you
So I've
ordered?
got the arancini balls.
They look good, don't they? They're
They do.
huge. Like,
It's a locally made pasta.
you've ordered them a few times at different places, and they've never been this big. They're massive. Everything seems to be big on the river. And here is my supreme pizza. Look how good this looks. It's been cooked in a pizza oven, and it looks absolutely divine. Looks like you're enjoying that, Adam.
You know, a nice meal. It's a good balance of the sauce with the rice, so it's not dry.
Well, that was delicious. Adam loved his arancini balls. They were very homemade and they look so fresh. And my pizza was delicious. But I am so full now. We definitely need to go for a walk or something to burn a bit of this off. So we thought we'd bring you down to somewhere where you can camp along the water that's not a caravan park itself. This is it here. So you can scan the QR code and then you need to book. So I don't know the cost, but you can look into it there. Adam has just done the QR code so we can actually show you where to go to book a site.
But yes, site 7, 8, 9, 10. So they've taken site 8 and 7, those two vans.
Yeah.
Prices from Twyla. Sit. Prices from $5.
That's great.
And it's from $5. View rates and availability. So, yeah, basically from $5 up. I'm guessing $10. Oh, here, $10 for one of them. $5 or $10 if you're self-contained.
Twyla, where have we come to now? We've driven halfway around the lake, actually 3/4 of the way around the lake. It looks like you drive fully right around the lake. And Adam has brought us to some old ruins. We're going to get out and have a look.
William Napper, a farm labourer from Guernsey, arrived in South Australia in 1855 and worked cutting timber along the Murray River with his friend William Parnell. In 1859, 4 years later, Parnell built the Lake Bonney Hotel for travellers, and Napper later brought it along with nearby land. After both of his wives died, Napper left for a time and the hotel likely closed, but he returned in the 1880s to run again as accommodation. He lived here until he died in 1907, and where he was buried nearby. And since then and over time, it has become ruins.
Look how huge his fireplace was. I don't know if they had like maybe a stove under it or something, or if it was just a massive fireplace, but that is huge. And there's a chimney up there for it. Adam's found something else. We'll have to find out what it is. Doesn't actually say what it is, but it looks like maybe an old storeroom. Adam was saying it looks like everyone has carved their names into it. They must have had a bit of time to be able to carve all this. Look at this. It's like artwork. Yeah, it does look a bit like artwork, doesn't it? Next to the lake. And then in here, Adam was saying that you can see how far they dug down. So maybe they kept stuff in the cellar and they had a wooden floor over this, but that's pretty deep down there. Pretty amazing. All right, we've driven back into town to get something nice for dinner. We're coming to the local butchers. We love visiting the local butchers. Such a beautiful night tonight. So we thought we'd head down to the lake and go enjoy it. Take our chairs down, have a sit, let Twyla run in the water before we cook dinner tonight. It's going to be absolutely stunning. It's a beautiful night. You can just see it. Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Sun's going down. And we'll see if Twyla wants to get her feet wet or not. Oh, she's hit the sand. Watch out. Watch out. Uh-oh. There she goes. She loves her water. Absolutely loves her water. You liking that, Twyla? That sun is bright. Hopefully that means we're going to have a good day tomorrow. Alright, Twyla's just dried off after a swim. Are you all dried off now?
Gonna dirty our sheet.
We brought our own sheet to go over top of it so then Twyla can be on the bed because she can't help herself. Hey Twyla, you can't help yourself. You have to jump up on the bed. Come back down to the barbecue area. I'm gonna whip up our meat that we got from the butchers today. So I'll show you what I'm cooking. So this is what we've got. We've got 1 plain beef sausage for Adam, 2 curried sausages for Dino, because you know Adam does not like his curry sausages. And then these are called mint steaks. So they're marinated with mint through them, but they smell actually divine. So I think it's gonna be nice. Sun's slowly going down as I cook my meat. I've got a glass of wine to keep me company while I cook our meat, and this shouldn't take too long anyway. Now this is the part I don't like about using barbecues in the caravan park. He's now got to clean it. I've started. Got a lot of cleaning to do. We're back. Twyla approves of tonight's dinner. We'll see what Adam thinks of the meat from the butchers. I'm loving my curry sausages, I can tell you that much. Good morning. I've woken up to this beautiful sunrise. Look at this. I thought I'd go for a walk around the park to capture this gorgeous sunrise over the lake. Look at that. And I think there's only about maybe 3 other people up looking at this sunrise. Oh, and the birds. And I've even seen pelicans coming to land. It's just absolutely stunning. So if you do come here, make sure you do get up and one day at least of your stay and check out the sunrise. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, well, I better go get the other 2 up, and we're heading off today, but we might do one more thing before we leave. And look at these ducks. How cute are they? All right, we're packed and almost ready to go. We're going to head to a bakery after this, and Twyla's pretty sad that she's going to leave her little front yard that she's been loving since we've been here. She gets to have a run around. And we've had to move things around again and readjust because we've got the new slow cooker in here that we brought yesterday. But everything seems to have fitted in just. And next week we will be back in the tent. So hopefully the weather's nice to us. Just taking Twyla for a morning wee run. And just notice that this guy's taking his dog for a paddle. Look at that. Isn't that just the best? I'd love to do that with Twyla. I don't know how I should go, but that'd be so cool. So we've headed down to the Lake Bakery. You can eat in or eat out. It's literally just 2 minutes down the road from the caravan park. There's a bit of artwork on the side of the building. I'll take you in. This is the seating, and it does have beautiful views of the lake, as you can see. There's lots of umbrellas, so if you're sitting out here with your dog, you're not going to get wet. But this is what they've got to offer. Plenty of bits and pieces you can purchase. Plenty of seating inside also. It looks like a very popular spot. All right, I've picked up a little treat for Adam for the drive to our next location we're heading to. And I've got myself a coffee. The coffee tastes great, so that's a good indication of a good bakery. All right, well, let's hit the road. Also, across the road, there is a park there. So if you're traveling with the dog, you can give them a run, or otherwise traveling with kids, they're going to love it. Well, that's it, guys. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. Please remember, as per usual, to like, hype, subscribe, tell your friends about us. And until next Sunday at 5 p.m, we'll see you then. See you guys.